That's better. Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Virtual Kitchen. Virtual Kitchen presents tonight Susanna dang Duffy. And who hasn't missed her? Susanna loves to cook. She has a helper in the kitchen tonight. Her grandson is helping her. And we're going to see what kind of goodies she's going to make. Hello, Susanna.
Okay, this is my version of ancient Roman pork, Suillam Porcius or Porcius. It doesn't matter. It's belly pork. Now, I'm going to tell you something. The Romans did not get it in a plastic bag, but I did. I'm just going to open this plastic bag with my Roman knife.
I see that. Susanna Dame Duffy, the gladiator.
I'm sure that you have seen this before.
I have not.
You know what it is.
I actually have not ever seen pork belly.
They've never seen pork belly before.
You've never seen pork belly before? Well,
not me.
Your butcher, a bit of pork belly. Though I bought mine at the supermarket. That's about 500 grams, or in your language in USA, about a pound. But it makes that beautiful crispy pork. You know, that suillam.
Oh, it just sounds so good. Hello, Maple.
What you do with it is what the ancient Romans did with it. They had belly pork. Just reaching for a big pot to put it in. You see it in there?
I see it. And Susanna, this doesn't take very long to cook, right?
Doesn't take very long to cook?
Well, you cover it with water.
Hello, Sarah. Sarah Painter just joined us.
Sarah has just joined us now.
So just covered with water. It's just covered.
Got it.
And you're going to sort of bring this to the boil and let it simmer for about an hour, but with...
What is that one? Star of Anise, is that it?
What is it, Nana?
Star anise.
Oh,
beautiful
yes.
Star anise. I'll take one out and you can...
Oh, yes. Hello, Lynn.
See that?
And Lynn has just joined us.
Yes, so I'm going to put in about... I like it spicy. I'm putting in a couple of broken ones there. Oh, look. There's a few in there. You see in the pot?
I see it. It looks great.
A little dash of Chinese 5-spice.
Okay.
Which also has star anise in it. I was watching Maple cook something recently on your program, Annette.
Yes, she made a rustic chicken salad.
Someone thought that star anise was like licorice. It has nothing to do with licorice. It's a totally different plant. And licorice was also known to the ancient Romans, but they didn't really cook with it. But I don't know if people cook with licorice now in modern day world. But I'll tell you what the Romans did have. That was garlic. Now, I'm not going to go and crunch up and smash up and play around with bloody garlic. I'm sick of it. So I'm using something the ancient Romans didn't have.
Perfect. Love garlic. Hi, Ronnie Lynn. Welcome.
Perfect.
Okay. Remember, you have to and a big handful of them.
All right.
Half the palm of my hand. What you call a couple of good pinches. And the old
Bay leaves.
bay leaves. Let's like get it out of the bloody packet. God, it's like breaking into the Bank of England.
Susanna, Maple is very excited that you added garlic.
Maple is very excited you added garlic.
I like garlic. Everyone likes garlic, don't they? Now there's the bay leaves. I think Maple has garlic on her porridge.
I think
Well,
so.
I don't, because I don't have porridge. It's the only reason. Now, there should be another. Oh, there it is. I have another ingredient to go into the pot. Oh, but I'm using. I'm not sure how well you can see that.
Ginger paste.
Ginger paste. Instead of, going to all the chopping and grinding and grating, I'll just stick a bit of paste in. There's a squeeze. I just call it a squeeze. There's no solid measurements. And everyone has their own taste. Some people don't like ginger. Now, can you look in this pot and see what we've got? All floating in there. Don't bother stirring it. Don't worry about it. You put that on the stove, bring it to the boil, turn it down, and let it simmer on low heat. Simmer, so it bubbles. Just break the surface occasionally. That's a simmer. When you see a bubble come up every now and then, and you let that simmer for about 1 hour. The Romans would have it on an open fire. Well,
sure.
I've got gas, but I'm not going to turn on the gas and you watch this simmer for an hour. You don't want to do that, do you? Of course you don't, because after you've cooked it.
I mean, if we can do it another way through the magic of television, let's do it.
You let it sit in the water for another couple of hours, maybe 3 hours. Then you take it out, put it carefully on a plate, and put the plate, when it's cool, put the plate in the fridge, like overnight.
Uh-oh. Hold on, she'll be back, everybody. Her grandson is helping her tonight. And listen, he's not a guide yet, but she'll be back. I promise. Ronnie Lynn, it is ancient Roman pork that Susanna is making. No, Ronnie Lynn says, garlic and ginger, is this a Chinese dish? No, it's an ancient Roman pork. Maybe she's doing some kind of magic. Yeah. Pompei Porcia, I think, is the authentic name, the vintage name. Which grandson's helping her out? It's the one that she always has in her posts and stuff. I'm not quite sure what his name is. Very handsome fella, and he's doing his very best to get this worked out. But even during the test stream, I lost them a couple of times. That's okay. He'll get it. Listen, I've never had pork belly, and that's what this is. I can't recall his name either, Maple. Tien. Lynn says she thinks it's Tien. Very handsome fella. So I've never had pork belly. I heard it's fantastic. I've never had it. And so that's what she showed me. And she showed us. It was in a bag before she cut it out of the bag and put it in the water and put the Lynn says pork belly is really good. I heard it's really good. And I've heard a lot of people, they like crisp it up and stuff like that, right? I've never tried it. I might have to after this. Oh, Maple, you've had it too. Oh, fantastic. Anybody else have it? Sarah, Mary Lou, have you ever had it? She'll be back, I promise you. Crackling is the best. How do you? How does it go? How do you do that, Maple? Because it looks like Susanna's gonna boil it, and then it's good slow cooked on a barbecue. I just might have to see if I can find some. I really might. There she is. And you're
I'm back.
back.
Hello. I'm back. Okay. Well, as I was saying, my grandson Tien
Is doing its best.
is doing all the technical stuff for me because I really can't do very much. I have not been well. But now we've got the pork belly in a big pot, just covered in water, with some ginger, some star anise, a couple of bay leaves, and some garlic. You can put in a
Got it.
bit of Chinese spice if you like, but if you put this on, simmer it, simmer it for about an hour. Then
Okay.
take it off, let it soak in that water, in that fluid, until it cools down as much as you can, and then you take it out and you put it in the fridge overnight. Yes, it's a long time to make. You make it the day before. So okay, we made this yesterday. Come in and
Perfect.
show them what we made yesterday, Tien. No, show them what we made yesterday. We made this yesterday. That's boiled away and it's been in the fridge. And now we're going to push that away because I already have a finished one I'm going to show you. Because what I did was after that, after that we put it on a tray in a baking dish, a roasting pan, whatever you call it, and we put that in the oven. Oil the top, put a bit of salt on it. Not the top of the oven, the top of the pork. Put a bit of oil on top of the pork. You know how to do that. Rub it in with oil and a bit of salt and put it in. And we have on the ends there until you set maybe an hour, a bit more than an hour. And this is the one I made yesterday.
Oh my goodness. Now,
See?
Susanna, Ronnie Lynn says she's not a pork fan. Can you use chicken? But I don't think you can use chicken in a pork belly recipe.
No,
No.
the other side. But Maple knows what this is, don't you, Maple?
Yeah, Maple's been talking about it. So is Lynn.
Yeah,
And
Maple.
Mary Lou. Mary Lou says it's really good slow cooked on a barbecue.
It is. But the trick with it, Mary Lou, the trick with it is to simmer it for an hour in those spices the day before. So then you've got this really, you can go from one to the other there, to the end. You
Perfect.
simmer it the day before in that fluid, and then when you could put it on the barbecue. That's what the Romans would have done. They didn't have they did have an oven, but they mainly used something like a barbecue. And you could buy this in Pompei. On your way home from work, you could stop by a bar, lean on the counter, get a glass of wine, have a slice of roast pork, and take some home if you wanted, a little takeaway, and take away a bottle of wine as well. Because
Perfect.
we've got to live properly. So that's basically it. It's a really, really simple thing that makes all the difference to belly pork. And I'm still quite surprised that some people don't know belly pork.
Well, I've heard of it, but I've never had it.
You don't want to have it every day of the week. It's got a fair few calories in it, Annette. And we all of us have to watch eating foods that are jam packed with calories, don't we?
Now, when you slice it, do you slice it thick? Do you slice it thin? Uh, and what do you serve it with?
Well, I would serve that with some steamed rice.
Oh, steamed
I would
rice.
cut it up. Huge. Ask Maple what she would do. What would you do, Maple?
Yes, Maple, what would you do? Maple says the skin gets all blistery and crunchy like pork rind.
Yes, it does.
Perfect.
And that's what I
See,
call
I think I
crispy.
would eat it with mashed potatoes.
Sorry,
I think I would eat it with mashed potatoes.
you could eat it with mashed potatoes and that, yes. Or just have it on its own with some nice green salad.
Oh, I love a salad.
Yeah, a nice green one. That'd be nice. A bit of spinach leaves and spring onion. Because
Now,
no tomatoes, of course. No tomatoes, because the Romans had no tomatoes, naturally. They had to
okay.
wait for Christopher Columbus to have tomatoes.
Now, are you going to slice that one for us and show us what it looks like?
Actually, no.
No,
Actually,
you're just going to eat it like that.
no, I just don't have a knife with me.
Uh,
Let's see what. Hang on there and stare. Oh, I'm gonna have to go right across the room. No, I can't. My
oh,
my Roman knife doesn't work.
oh no. Now,
It's too
Maple
much.
says she likes it with rice or noodles or sliced into sandwiches.
Oh, it'd be nice in a sandwich.
Yeah,
I
that's
never
what
tried
Maple
a
says.
sandwich. Great idea, Maple. I'm sort of holding it there so you can see what it looks like. Sort of like the same as bacon, really.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Can you see that there?
Yeah, I can see it. And Maple says that,
The rind.
yeah.
In fact,
Maple
bacon
says
comes
that pork
up.
belly is kind of a pricey cut in Canada. What's the price over
It's,
there in
it's a
Australia?
pricey cut. Well, it's not a pricey cut in Melbourne, Australia, I can assure you. It's about the cheapest meat we have here is pork.
Really?
Yes, really.
Huh.
And
And
so
Sarah says she thinks she would have vegetables with it.
it is really lovely, very tasty. Well, I suppose if you like pork, I like roast pork, apple sauce with mashed potato, yes, and nice gravy. But this one, the belly pork with those spices, maple saying that, oh, someone else where they asked was it a Chinese meal? I'm saying no, it's an ancient Roman meal. Ancient
Right.
Romans used to flavour their food all the time with star anise, with cloves, with ginger, with garlic, with something called garum, which was like fish oil, crushed up fish heads gone rotten in the sun, fish oil, and red wine. They
Oh.
used to like their food spicy.
Now,
But,
Susanna, I learned something new about you today. I heard
well,
that you used to have a food blog.
it's still there.
Real well, you should
I have a
share where we can
website.
find it.
That's one of my websites here. It's called Canny Granny.
It's
Can you
called
spell
what?
Canny? Can you spell Canny?
Annie?
Canny.
C A.
Canny Granny.
All right, you're going to have to put that name in the comments of this.
Well, I
And
can't do it, can I? I'll have to do it. But I'm sure you can spell
Lynn's going to
Canny.
get it. Lynn's going to get it.
Right.
Canny Granny. Got it.
Yeah, cannygranny.org.
Cannygranny.org.
Yeah, O-R-G, org.
Got it. Well, it looks wonderful. I mean, we know why Tien decided to come over and help you. He wants some of that.
Huh. Jen has come to help me because I can hardly do anything, Annette, since I
Well,
became
I mean,
ill.
he loves you. That's why he's helping you. But that ancient Roman pork isn't hurting anybody's feelings either.
He's pulling faces now when you say that.
right? I mean, that looks pretty good.
Yeah. So that's your pork belly, roast
Love it.
pork belly. You boil it
So,
up first, simmer it first in all those
and
spices.
it doesn't seem like it's that hard of a preparation.
No, it's not. Even the simplest slave can do it.
Love it. Susanna, you know that we need to have you on here again. I
Yes.
would really like to see you cook something out of that cookbook I sent you.
Yeah, the thing is, Annette, I know you said that I'll do. I know. If I could work out some way of having it pre-cooked and then showing you the preparation in bits and pieces, because I'm walking around with oxygen tubes.
Yeah,
One of my,
yeah.
I
Well, I
can't go
mean,
near the stove.
we know that you haven't been that well, but everybody's thrilled to see you back.
But I can't go near the stove, can I? The gas stove, the major flame.
Oh,
I'll blow up.
yes, the oxygen does make it tricky.
Yeah, next to a gas flame it does, yeah.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit
Have a look
tricky.
at yeah.
Well, listen, thank you for doing this. It looks delicious. I'm going to have to look up um, pork belly now and see if I can get it. I'm sure I can. Um,
I'm surprised that it costs, that it's a luxury item though.
no, well,
How strange. We must have more pigs than you have in Canada.
that is Maple. Susanna says she has more pigs than you guys do in Canada. Could be. And Lynn said that chicken and pork are about the most inexpensive meats that you can get in Australia.
It is
So
that the cheapest meat you can get is chicken and pork.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
Susanna,
yeah,
we thank you for look how quick and easy this was, right? Uh, Ronnie Lynn says, good to see you. And she says, thank you for the link, Lynn. Mary Lou says, it was great to have you here cooking for us. Thank you, Susanna. I say thank you. Maple says, so good to see you out and about virtually. You got a lot of love all over the world. We miss you, and we want to see some more cooking from you. So whenever you feel up to it, well, hello. Look who else would like some pork belly.
you're not going near the pork belly, I'm telling you now.
Uh-oh. Who is
No,
this one? That's a pretty That's a pretty cute cat, I'll tell you that. Listen, Susanna, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you contact me anytime you're ready to do
I
another
will, Annette.
virtual kitchen. Uh, I adore you. And Tien, thank you so much for helping. And Susanna, we wish you nothing but the best. And we're going to let you go enjoy your lunch or your dinner.
Thank you.
All righty. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. What a marvelous, quick, tasty recipe. And listen, if any of you try it, I want to see comments about it. All right. Susanna, thank you. Much love, my dear. Take care of yourself. Tien, thank you for helping out. Everybody, thank you for showing up. And remember, if you'd like to share a recipe on Virtual Kitchen, you just hit me up in Messenger on Facebook, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, everybody.
Okay, see you later.
Bye, Susanna. Bye, Tien.